Results and discussion. A statistical analysis of 8 ions and EC values are presented in Table 2. At first, we found that the maximum concentrations of the analyzed ions are decreasing in the order Cl greater than Na greater than Ca greater than SO4 greater than Mg greater than NO3 greater than K greater than HCO3. Consequently, the most dominant ion is chloride. Statistical analysis of the hydrochemical parameters of 38 groundwater samples from Lebna Aquifer. Normally, fresh groundwater is dominated by Ca2+, but under specific conditions, an increase in Cl- concentration was considered as an indicator of a salinity trend and as a possible seawater intrusion in coastal aquifer. Then, for all groundwater samples, the Cl concentrations exceed the WHO, World Health Organization, value for drinking water. Else, Na, Ca, SO4, Mg, NO3, K, and HCO3 ion concentrations in Mg/L for most groundwater samples exceed the WHO value except for some well samples. As a result, the groundwater in Lebna area is not suitable for drinking and for irrigation purposes, especially for piment and strawberry crops. Meanwhile, the high NO3, K, and SO4 concentrations indicate the pollution of groundwater by these ions, which may be due to an increase of agricultural activities and return flow from water irrigation. Further, the EC values of the shallow aquifer range between 1.7 and 7.01 ms/cm. They are heterogeneous and depend on their distance from the sea and the pumping rate and the depth of wells. In conclusion, we found that for most wells, the water salinity is unsuitable for drinking and irrigation, and we identify several origins of salinity and pollution in studying aquifer. In other parts, several correlation coefficients are established to measure how several parameters can be explained by relationships between themselves and to determine the main contributing elements to groundwater mineralization as shown in figures 3 and 4. Correlation between EC and 8 chemical parameters. Correlation between 8 chemical parameters shows that EC has an important correlation coefficient with Na, Cl, Ca, and Mg. Hence, these ions are the main contributors to groundwater salinization, while we note a medium correlation coefficient with SO4 and EC and no significant correlation between EC and NO3, HCO3 and K ions. Further, shows a high correlation coefficient between NaCl, MgCl, and CaCl, and a moderate correlation between SO4Ca and MgCa. At this step, the result proof of the main origin of Cl, Na, Mg, and Ca is the seawater intrusion and water rock dissolution by groundwater and or cation exchange. Whereas, the presence of K, SO4, and NO3 ions is probably related to the use of mineral fertilizers. There exist several methods and tools to provide the groundwater mineralization processes, but, in this work, we choose to use the Na/Cl molar ratio and the stable isotope analysis to determine the principal source of groundwater salinization in coastal aquifer of Lebna area. The Na/Cl ratio and Cl concentration, Mg/L, diagram is presented in. From this figure, we note that no samples have Cl concentrations lower than 230 mg/L, which means that all water samples are salinized by several sources. Moreover, the water samples are divided in two groups. The first is characterized by Na/Cl water type as well as high Na/Cl ratios above the corresponding seawater dilution ratio R equals 0.53 and a higher increase of Na concentrations than Ca. In the literature, these results reflect a flushing of seawater by fresh water, freshening process. This process is generated by a reverse cation exchange or slash and from anthropogenic contamination sources like the irrigation by salt or brackish water. Diagram plot of Na/Cl, Mg/L, ratio and Cl, Mg/L, concentrations for groundwater and surface water samples. The reverse cation exchange indicates that Ca is taken up by the sediment exchanger and Na is released in the aquifer, X is the soil exchanger. The reverse cation exchange equation was explained by. The second group G2 of water samples was located below the seawater dilution line, R equals 0.53, and characterized by Na/Cl ratios lower than 0.53, the existence of both CaCl, NaCl water types, as well as an important increase of Cl concentrations and an increase of Ca and Mg ions. All these indicators prove that a cation exchange took place while seawater intrusion flushed fresh groundwater. In this case, sediment in contact with seawater adsorbed Na and released Ca in the aquifer. These samples of G2 indicated that a large proportion of groundwater was affected by diluted seawater. The direct cation exchange reaction is demonstrated in the following equation. Furthermore, some groundwater samples had a Na/Cl ratio close to the seawater diluted line, which indicated a recent mixing of groundwater with seawater. Stable isotopes of oxygen delta-18O and deuterium delta-2H are commonly used in the local groundwater of Lebna Plain studies to identify the sources of recharge and to describe the mixing process between saline and freshwater. Fresh groundwater is generally depleted in both 18O and 2H, deuterium, relative to seawater. The delta diagram of oxygen 18 and hydrogen isotopes, delta-18O and delta-2H, is plotted in. The regional meteoric water line, RMWL, was calculated from the weighed annual means of precipitation in Tunis Carthage Station, the nearest global network for isotopes in precipitation, GNIP, station. RMWL follows the linear regression. Delta diagram, delta 2H versus delta 18O. The global meteoric water line, GMWL, equation is described by as. From, we conclude that stable isotope composition of the analyzed groundwater samples from the study area revealed a large variability in the Plio Quaternary aquifer, suggesting significant differences in the origin as well as in the groundwater evolution. Further, the delta-18O and delta-2H contents of groundwater of the Plio Quaternary aquifer in Lebna Plain vary from -5.1 to -2.6% and from -26.46 to -12.51%, respectively. This variation is controlled by local climatic parameters, including the origin of the vapor mass, the re-evaporation during rainfall and the seasonal and monthly precipitation. In addition, the most important number of groundwater samples was falling between the regional meteoric water line, RMWL, of Tunis Carthage Station and the global meteoric water line, GMWL, and were characterized by a depletion in oxygen 18 and deuterium contents. This may confirm the hypothesis of an important contribution of the meteoric water to the recharge from recent rains that would be rapidly infiltrated into the saturated zone in the study aquifer. This rapid infiltration is consistent with the relatively high hydraulic conductivity that characterizes the natural recharged zones of the aquifer. Moreover, the Lebna Dam sea sample and the Lebna River sample were isotopically enriched in oxygen 18 and deuterium. The stable isotope contents of the Mediterranean sea water were taken from the result published by, which was close to the GMWL. Indeed, some groundwater samples were located under GMWL according to a trendline with an equation. And 2 South African rand equals 0.95. This low slope, inferior to 8, in the evaporation equation might be an indicator of evaporation processes of the infiltrated water. On the other part, some groundwater samples closer to the standard mean ocean water SMO pole, delta 18O SMO equals 0% and delta 2H SMO equals 0%, indicated a probable seawater intrusion. However, other groundwater samples were close to the first group, in which differentiating between the mixture with salt water and that with the evaporated water was difficult. The plot of delta 18O versus Cl- can be used to identify the seawater mixing with the groundwater. Most of the wells that have a large isotopic composition have high levels of chloride ion concentrations. Indeed, the 18O isotope provides a direct means to identify and study the marine intrusion dynamics. Its relation to changes in salinity is unambiguous. In fact, the plot of delta 18O versus Cl- of groundwater in the Lebna Plain is presented in. From this figure, we distinguish 4 water groups in the study area. Samples in the left bottom with chloride concentration less than 1000 mg/L and delta 18O less than -4 were interpreted as groundwater recharged from direct meteoric water. Samples in the left top were characterized by an increasing level of Cl concentration in the groundwater with no significant change in delta 18O content, still less than -4. It could be attributed to the leaching of surface salt and the irrigation water return flow. Samples in the right bottom with chloride concentration less than 1000 mg/L and enriched in delta 18O more than -4 resulted from evaporation processes. Samples at the right top of the diagram with enriched contents in delta 18O values, more than -4, and high chloride content, more than 1000 mg/L, might be due to the infiltration of salt water into the wells located along the Lebna River and in the wells close to the coastal part of the seawater intrusion. Samples in the left bottom with chloride concentration less than 1000 mg/L and delta 18O less than -4 were interpreted as groundwater recharged from direct meteoric water. Samples in the left top were characterized by an increasing level of Cl concentration in the groundwater with no significant change in delta 18O content, still less than -4. It could be attributed to the leaching of surface salt and the irrigation water return flow. Samples in the right bottom with chloride concentration less than 1000 mg/L and enriched in delta 18O more than -4 resulted from evaporation processes.